when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. And we are underway here in Atlanta. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And let's give him about 4 on that one. And he Stutzman there for the stop.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the gun, it's Penix. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
A give, and here comes Robinson. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Atlanta.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up the big game.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That's the linebacker, Nick Bonito. He's into the sack column early in the season. A sack on this opening drive. On 2nd down, here's Penix. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time by talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on through contact with the ground, and it's a big-time play.
And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Hold it ready. Alert. There we go. Sack. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Robinson is into the end zone. It's a Falcon touchdown.
is certainly an ideal way to start a season, Mike. You get the ball first, you come out, you look sharp, you're in and out of the huddle, you're super efficient. Not only do you take the ball all the way down the field, but you come away with 6. And I know they sure hope that this is a sign of things to come, not only for this offense today, but as the rest of this season unfolds.
This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Throw right side to Olave. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
He'll drop to throw. Right back to Olave. He's got it again. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Clark Phillips.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Another run here for Robinson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 13 more on that carry. He is turning out the yards. And another first down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Left side in the hands of London. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Not what you want to see. Quarter 1 of week 1. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. And And they'll get together prior to the second down play. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. Brings up third down.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Third and inches.
65, 65,
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his...
And he'll take this one in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. Here's Coop for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons move out on top, 14-0.
14. Saints nothing. Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. A couple of yards deep. He'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. The RPO, that's going to be caught by Cooks. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Back to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but the pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Looking down the field, but that ball's incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, here is Penix. The throw here is complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Penix. Escaping to his left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 3rd down, Penix. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a 1st down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
A quick throw here going to be taken by London. And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run with Robinson. Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
One more time, it's Robinson. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
A gain of 1 yard on the play.
3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Great London, touchdown Atlanta. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. On the return is Trey Palmer. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
He'll look to throw. That's caught. Trey Palmer. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
And the Saints, first down.
Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. And out of the gun, he'll throw. This one complete to Palmer. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
And now it's Dobbins. And he's going to have the Saints first down. I do believe gets it by about a yard on 3rd and 3. They'll throw out of the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Falcons are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Inside the 30. And he's got another one. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This is taken in at the goal line. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. To throw here to begin the drive. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. He'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here down the field will fall incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's fourth down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll be second down. From the gun, it's Penix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
So on fourth down, here's Pat O'Donnell to punt. Back deep, Trey Palmer. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Back deep for Olave. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Chris Olave. Touchdown Saints. Blake Grupe comes on for the extra point. It's up and good. The Saints are able to cut into the deficit.
Saints 7.
Halftime coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Open man downfield, that's London. And a critical tackle there. They're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Palmer now to return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Here's Dobbins. He's got room at the 30. He's to midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 38 yards.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll give it to Dobbins. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, New Orleans.
Saints, first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Saints.
A run with Dobbins. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 5. Now this time they'll look to throw. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Saints first down.
First and 10.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. Here's second and 2. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A gain of a yard.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have the Saints first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on third and inches.
First and goal.
Dobbins is in. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Finding room across midfield. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
On first down, it's Penix. That is caught. What a throw. Great London. Touchdown Atlanta. That's his second touchdown of the afternoon. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will extend this third quarter lead.
Saints 14.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Palmer now to return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10.
Travel start on the ground. To the 45. And he is finally taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 41 yards.
You're not going to find many many runs that are executed that well very often, Mike. I mean, in the beginning, perfect blocking, perfect path by the back. And then the rest, just a really talented guy with the ball in his hands, and it leads to a huge game.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
A pickup of 18 yards. It's now third down.
You have a tight end motioning left here. A third down. We'll try to get it on the ground. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, New Orleans.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for the Saints. First down. First and
They'll
10
motion their tight end Johnson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. He'll drop to throw. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, New Orleans. On comes Blake Krupe for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Saints back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
He'll forward for maybe a yard. Cameron Curl up from his safety spot to make the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll run with Robinson. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 2-yard
Third
pickup
and 6.
brings up third and 6.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line.
At their own 43-yard line.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now a run on first down. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brings up second and 10 at the 32-yard line.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. And he is not going to get there. Short of the marker. And that's going to be a turnover on down.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown. And instead, the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. From 31, here is 2nd down and 5.
19 Tiger.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The Falcons getting their punter out there as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This returnable with Palmer. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 27-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 7. Throwing now from the gun. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
19 right. Motion. Go.
They'll look to throw. He's got his man. That's Olave. And he is going to have the Saints 1st down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18.
Good for the Saints. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Olave is the motion man. Now, faking the give. Flush to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Now a 3rd and 2.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man. come up here, first and 10.
And the Saints, first down. An 8-yard pickup. And
They'll look to throw again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The 35-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. Flushed to his left. Now he'll run. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's earned it quick. Picking up the first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now give on the ground. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Press Olave. Touchdown, Saints. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. Quick throw here is complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 43-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's second and 2. Give, and here comes Robinson.
Well, that second down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they're in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? But now it brings up a pretty interesting third down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to punt it away and have their defense finish the game?
It's going to be third. They need 1. They'll drop to throw. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 47.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. He gets free. And he's into the end zone yet again. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a 2-possession game here late.
This returnable with Taylor. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll come up for first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. James Pierce working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. Saints going to use their second timeout as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll air one out for Palmer. That is caught. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
It's a gain of 60.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. New Orleans' third and final timeout. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. He'll look to throw. Moving to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Back to the air once more on second down. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And the Falcons force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
Up second and 9.
Another run here for Robinson. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Falcons are winners as we